right. How's it going, everybody? Nick Finzer here. I just wanted to take some time this morning to do a little FAQ about the brand new course, Get Ahead. It is a digital version of the book that I put out a couple of years ago. In 2013, I spent the year after I finished my master's degree at Juilliard, kind of putting together a collection of exercises and transcriptions and just everything that I would usually normally talk about when I was giving a master class or talking to some students. And I wanted to collect it all into one place and kind of have it all to be able to show someone, and also so to be able to connect with people that aren't where I am or aren't where I'm traveling to. And so that's where Get Ahead came from. The book, which I just have a few copies left. I'm just going to grab one. It's right here. The book looks like this. Obviously, it's maybe backwards right now. But so this is the book, and it's organized in 7 chapters, and it kind of talks about everything from the beginning for me. And so chapter 1 is developing a practice routine. And then chapter 2 is developing your fundamentals. 3 is kind of jazz vocabulary and how that relates to learning and playing jazz and improvising. And then also a bunch of 4 transcriptions are included. And then there's ways and approaches to improvising in like a melodic sense. And then we have an in-depth look at the major scale, looking at the piano. 6 is ear training, and 7 is taking some time to set goals and make sure that you're on track to reach what you want. So yeah, that's the book. And again, one more time, it looks like this, Get Ahead. And so I've had this for a couple of years, and I wanted to do an update to the book. And rather than just update this book, I decided that I would take it and change it around and turn it into a brand new online course that would allow people to access any of that information, but even more in depth, and have interaction between me and you, kind of start an ongoing conversation and be able to have a relationship start where you can send me videos online and I can kind of check them out and send a little bit of feedback. I've already started that with the first 10 people that enrolled in the course. So during the course launch right now until Monday, I'm leaving on tour on Monday, June 19th. So I got to get this all done before I leave. So on Monday, an open enrollment period with the bonuses is going to end. You'll still be able to sign up for the course, but with all the bonuses, that's going to end on Monday at the end of the day, on Monday on the East Coast. I'll be flying to the West Coast, so by the time I land in LA, it's going to be closed. So you want to make sure you sign up by Monday to get all the course bonuses and get the lower pricing. So if you sign up by Monday, you're going to get 5 coaching sessions. So a coaching session is me and you exchanging videos about the material in the book. So I've started doing that with some of the students already, and it's been going good. I get to hear what you guys are working on, and then I'm able to send a little bit of feedback so that you can know what to work on and know what's happening. So by Monday you want to sign up. You're going to get those 5 course complimentary. In the course launch period, you're going to get those 5 sessions. So basically you upload 3, 4, 5 minutes of video, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit you back with another video that looks like me, like this. Basically, I'm going to be talking to you what you were working on, and how you can quickly improve on what you're up to. So not only to get the 5 of those, but then you're also going to get a digital version of the PDF of the course. That's included always. And then you're going to also get the lower price we already talked about, the coaching sessions, and yeah, so you really want to get signed up by Monday, June 19th, 2017, before the price goes up on Tuesday. So this is an FAQ session, so I wanted to answer some questions that are kind of I've been getting a lot. And so the first one is, oh, I've got something going on this week, like I'm not able to get to it. Well, the course is lifetime access. The course is forever. So when you sign up, you're not going to just like have to do it with me. It's at your own pace, and it's when you're available to do it. That's one of the best parts about it, is that you're able to go through the course at your own speed, on your own terms, when you're available. I've gotten some feedback from people that work kind of maybe strange hours, that like, oh, this is great because I can, go in after work in the middle of the night or whenever they're free to like practice and work on some stuff. And oftentimes they're not able to get together with a teacher because it's a strange hour or whatever. So, this is anytime you want, and it's lifetime access. And that being said, just like I said, I was updating the book and I thought, hey, let's make a course. Now I'm going to keep on adding stuff to this course every year, adding new chapters and new modules. So you're going to get it for this year, and then next year you're going to end up getting whatever the new update is then, and ongoing, create and be a part of this community that wants to learn and get better and check out jazz trombone stuff. So like I said, people are asking about when they're busy and they can't do this right now, but this is a lifetime access if you want to jump on the lower price now. It does end on Monday, June 19th, and so you want to go to nickfinzermusic.com/get-ahead, and you can see all the course bonuses there and get the link. In a little bit, I'm going to do a little walkthrough so you can kind of see how that all that works. But to keep going with a few more questions, I just kind of covered another one, which is what does it cover? And it covers the 7 chapters in my book. It covers trombone basics, jazz vocabulary, improvising in a couple of different ways, a lot of different things like that. So it's basically geared towards someone who already plays trombone, wants to develop their skills, wants to, get their overall trombone playing together, and also start playing jazz. So if you, never played jazz before, or you play a little bit, or you want to go to college for jazz, that's kind of where we're aimed at, and I think who will benefit the most from the book. So I already said we have lifetime access, we have ongoing sessions. Even after the 5 sessions of video exchange are over, you're welcome to continue to use a service we have set up with the Institute for Creative Music called the Jazz Coaching Service, and you can see that on the Institute for Creative Music website. I'll show that to you in a little while, but that's ifcmusic.org, www.ifcmusic.org, and you can find that there. And that's basically what you're getting 5 free sessions of, is this jazz coaching service, where you send in a video, an unlisted YouTube video that you've created just on your phone, just like this, and then I'll send a video back to you just like this, and we'll kind of create an exchange. So you're going to get 5 free sessions, but if you want more, we enjoy that interaction, you can always purchase more of those sessions. So I'll show you how to find those in a little bit. Yeah, so who's it for? I kind of let you know, a lot of adult learner type students have gotten in touch saying like, oh, I've always played trombone and never really got into playing jazz, but I can't afford a teacher, or I don't want to get together with a teacher. And so it allowed people to, go ahead and check the things out on their own terms, not have to have a week-to-week teacher. The course is $99, and it's about 4.5 to 5 hours worth of material. And, if you do that out in the math of whatever your local teacher is, 5 hours of lessons times whatever rate. I know in New York, you could easily pay $100 an hour for a lesson. So that's, basically $500 worth of stuff for $100. So that value is going to only decrease after Monday. So you want to jump in on it. That's Monday, June 19th. So make sure you're going to nickfinzermusic.com/get-ahead and signing up before all of the bonuses expire at the end of the day on Monday. So just a couple more FAQs, and then I'll kind of give you a little walkthrough of how to get access to the course. So why did I create it? I kind of said that at the beginning. I created it because I wanted to update the book, Get Ahead. This book, if you haven't seen it yet, here's the book, Get Ahead. There's a couple available in my store. If you're not ready for a full course commitment, you can kind of just grab the book. I wanted to update the book, but then decided that instead of updating the book, I wanted to recreate it as a course. Why should I recreate it as a course? Because I think the interactive video content is where we're headed. I think that, you know, in the future, a lot more video conferencing and a lot more video-based courses is kind of the role of an educator. It's kind of the role of how we're going to connect with people. And I wanted to, you know, get going on that path and learn how to do it and how to connect with the students and create a community around, you know, some educational content that benefits a lot of people. So that's why I created a course instead of updating the book, because I figured, you know, Get Ahead Part 2.0 didn't seem like it was really all that relevant of a thing to do. And this way with the course, whenever I have a new idea, I can kind of add these things into the existing chapters or create new chapters. So if you get in now, next year when I update it, you're going to get those for free and ongoing through the years as we go on forward. So you're definitely going to get new stuff every year, if not even more frequently than that. But I do plan to update it at least once a year, so you're going to be able to get some new stuff. It's not just going to be static, and it is lifetime access. So now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're still going to be able to access this course, Get Ahead. And let's see, got one more. Oh yeah, where did the book come from? And if you're watching and you wanted to ask a question, feel free to, you know, put it down there in the box, and I can answer your questions as well. But just going through some of the ones that I've been collecting in the last 2 weeks since the course launched at the beginning of the month, June 2017. But the book came from a lot of workshops and master classes that I had been doing while I was in school at Juilliard. I taught a bunch of the summer camps. We used to go to West Palm Beach, Florida, and we used to go out to Utah and teach these jazz camps. And I found that every time I was creating new materials and I was creating new workout type sheets and stuff like that, but really it was all the same, and I could collect it all together and have something to either give to students as a handout or put it into a book. So basically it was just a handout when I put it together. It was a PDF handout that I was printing off and giving to students. And then I was like, man, if I really organize this, I can develop it into a book and actually have something to share with the world rather than just students at a jazz camp. So that's where the Get Ahead book came from. If you haven't seen it, this is the book. I guess it's kind of backwards, but that's Get Ahead. And so Get Ahead, the book, kind of led right into Get Ahead, the course. So yeah, so those are kind of some of the frequently asked questions that I've been getting about the course so far. You got the 7 chapters. You know, you're going to have interactive stuff. You're going to need to have access to a piano at some point because you're going to learn some piano skills. There's also some aural skills learning that's in there. So if you are rusty on your intervals or chord qualities, you know, you're definitely going to have a little bit of quizzing that goes along with that. You know, that's an area that for me is really important. You know, as a jazz improviser, you have to go in and be able to hear chord changes and hear qualities and hear bass motion and all that kind of stuff in order to, you know, be successful as an improviser and in playing jazz. So real quick, I'm going to turn off one of these lights and I'm going to refocus the camera here on my screen so you can see. Let's see here. There you go. So I'm going to do that and just keep talking a little bit, but I just want to show you where you can get to. This is the ifcmusic.org site where you can also get to the course. But if you go to nickfinzermusic.com/getahead, this is what you're going to see. You know, at the top, if you just go to my website, you can see up here, I don't know if you can really see my mouse, but on the top right-hand corner, it says Get Ahead, and you can go in there and just click on that, and you're going to end up here. And as you see, there's a countdown timer here on the screen, 3 days, 2 hours, 1 minute left until the end of the course launch bonuses. So you can see exactly what you're going to get into in the course. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and just click on this link, and it's going to take you to the Institute for Creative Music store. The Institute for Creative Music is my nonprofit that I started with a good friend of mine, Chris Teal, a drummer who now lives in Arkansas, but we met at the Eastman School of Music and did a lot of teaching together and educational workshops together. And so we started this nonprofit to promote jazz and creative music education. So you're going to put in here, you're going to put in your info, and then you're going to go ahead and go to the course. So I'm going to go ahead and log in so I can show you what it looks like. I have this info saved. So we're just going to log in really quick. Okay, so you would end up here in the Institute for Creative Music store here. And now once you sign up, you can go in and click on the Get Ahead course, and you can watch the promo video or just click here and enroll. But since I'm already enrolled in that, just go through that. So you can go through it and you can see exactly what's all in here. You can see there's lots of lessons. It's broken down into mostly 2 to 3 minute chunks, sometimes a little longer, but it's all little chunks so that you can have time to digest it. You can have time to go back and check it out. Different articulation and upper register and long tone studies, talking about these transcriptions and how to transcribe and learning tunes, organizing tunes, again, with the in-depth major scale study, and then dealing with the piano, kind of checking out ear training, and then lastly ending with some stuff about goal setting. So what you would do is you would click on the first video wherever you want to just start, and it will load up in your screen here.
Hello and welcome.
There we go. So you'll see me talking there, and then once you get done with that, you click on this top right corner where it says complete and continue. But on the left hand side, you can either skip around. I would recommend kind of going through it one at a time, but if you feel like you just want to skip around, that's fine too. It'll track on the top left, how much of the course you've completed. So if you just go all the way through on the left or kind of skip around. But if you want to find the PDF, just that second lesson there in the welcome section, you're going to see the ebook is going to load on the right hand side so that you're able to either print it out or download it and have it on your computer if you don't have a physical copy yet. So in the book, it's exactly just the same as the book was when it first came out, but it's just a digital copy. Just I wanted you to be able to have it, and I referenced some of the figure numbers that are in there that go along with the course as it goes along. So this is what it looks like. You kind of walk through, and then you get all the way to the end. And throughout, there's some different PDF check-in points. There's just some.
Well, that's it.
As you
You've
see, you
reached
get
the
to the
end
end
of
here.
course.
And there's some different assessments in terms of especially the ear training. You can see here it says interval identification assessment. So there's a video
All right, so here's a little assessment.
where I play some of the intervals, and you can kind of listen and kind of guess what they are. And then there is an answer key down below, but as long as you don't look at it, you'll be good to go. But this is definitely an area where I'm gonna, do another couple of tests so that we can, have more and more interval assessment tests, and you can not be limited to just this one. But for now, there's just this first one, and if you can do it a couple times, I'm sure you'll be able to go ahead and really be successful in learning and developing your ear. So that's kind of how you get to the course. And again, there's only a few days left to get the course bonuses. I'm going to go back to my website here to show you the course bonuses. And you're going to get 5 video feedback sessions. That's $100 value when you sign up. You're going to get the $30 off the normal price. It's going to go up to $133 on Monday, June 19th, after I land in LA. About to go on a 2-week tour, so I gotta close the launch period. And the first 10 people to sign up are gonna get a hard copy of my practice journal. I'm gonna get a copy of the practice journal to show you here. It's just gonna take me 1 second. So the practice journal looks like this. And it's a little weird with the lighting right now, but that's the practice journal. It has basically just daily entries so you can keep track of your practice. We talk about it pretty in depth in the course. There's several videos about creating a practice journal and checking out ways of optimizing your practice routine and habits. So that's pretty much it. That's the course. That's going to finish the launch period on Monday. It's going to still be available at any time. I'm going to switch around this camera again so that you can see me instead of the screen. So I hope that maybe I answered some of your questions. If there are more, feel free to either drop them in the comments of this video. This live video is going to live there on Facebook for a little while. But yeah, so you should get into this course before the price goes up on Monday and the bonuses go away. And I said the first 10 people get the practice journal. I have almost 10 already, so if you want that practice journal, you better sign up soon because it's going to be gone. And it looks like there might even be an order already. So we might have run out of the practice journal thing, but you're still going to get those 5 feedback sessions, the premium pricing, $30 off, and it's a lifetime of value. It's a lifetime of information, and like I said, it's going to be added to each year. So it's not just the info that's the 7 chapters there today. It's going to be more stuff as we go forward. So nickfinzermusic.com/getahead, and you can pick up the course. And I hope this has been informative to your curiosities about the course and why I came up with it and why I created it. And so stay tuned for more, and I appreciate you all and your time and attention. So hope you all have a great day, and please be in touch if there's any questions or concerns, and I'll see you guys around.